Hey guys, this is TheInterloper, and welcome to my first part of my Chrono Cross Let's Play. I know it's been a while since I last uploaded, but yeah, it's been about half a year since I uploaded something last, I think. So nothing's really happened to me. Like, I'm doing fine. I just basically I had some issues with my internet messing up here and there, and I also got a new hard drive for my computer because my old one was messing up. So it was a combination of some hardware issues, some internet problems, and just the fact that I didn't have quite as much time to do Let's Plays as regularly as I wanted to. But I decided, hey, I'm gonna come back into it and see how it feels. Probably not do as much every week as I was doing, because I was doing like one video a day. But I'll try to do 1 or 2 games at a time. Maybe do a few, maybe 3 or 4 episodes a week. But anyways, let's go ahead and start the game. Let's have vibration off because I'm not too big of a fan of that. I am using an emulator for this, though I do own the actual game itself. I've loved this game since I was a kid. Probably like 8 years old or so when I got it. It's a PS1 game. It was made by Square, who made, of course, Final Fantasy and a bunch of other JRPGs back in the day. Let's see, Serge is fine. It's got wonderful cutscenes. Music is pretty fantastic, as you're about to find out. Yeah, it's I'm sure you guys already know this, but it is the sequel to Chrono Trigger, which is probably the more beloved and well-known of the 2 games. This is technically a sequel to that. I just don't think as many people have played it or even know about it. And to be fair, it's a very different kind of game. And it came out on a different console generation. Alright, we got some other characters. Recco.
What is it, Serge? You're troubled. This is it. There's no turning back now.
Oi, come on, Serge. Recco. Let me turn that volume down. Sorry about that. Alright.
Just you wait, Lynx. Today's gonna be the day of reckoning. Say your prayers. Not that it'll do you any good.
Serge. So we're the silent protagonist type of this game, so it's pretty great. Everyone just assumes that we're continuing the conversation. Gotta hold down the circle. I can change that out. Yeah. So there's no real point in walking unless you're trying to be precise. So let's go ahead and set it to running all the time. I think everything else here is fine. Yeah, I'm not going to go on an info dump. I'm just going to explain things that come up. It's a pretty standard PS1 era turn-based JRPG. In terms of mechanics, anyways. What is that crystal-like thing? Some kind of switch? Bugger! So close and yet so far. She's supposed to have an Australian accent, but I'm not gonna do that to you guys. It wouldn't sound very feminine, anyways, because I'm not very good at impressions. But chances are I'm gonna try anyways, because I'll say things and not do them the way I do things. Alright, so this will be our first enemy, most likely. So battles in this game aren't random. You're not just gonna run into them in the map area like normal. You're gonna see them on the map. And once you run into them, you go into this battle screen here. All your characters take turns, though you can choose who you want to have go first. It's just that when you perform an attack or you use an element of some kind, or do any kind of action really, there's a chance that the enemy will get a turn too. I'm not exactly sure how the speed mechanics work, but usually your party gets to go first. So attacking is pretty simple. You can have the light attacks, which is the 1, medium attack, which is 2, strong attack, which is 3. And these percentages are to show how likely they are to hit. You want to usually start off with one lighter medium, so start your combo. Comboing increases the chance of all 3 attacks hitting. The general way you want to do it is to do a light attack, medium attack, and then do a strong attack whenever it has a high chance to hit. As you can see, it does a lot more damage the stronger the attack is, but the stronger the attack, the more stamina it takes from you. Every character can have up to 7 stamina. If you look at the characters' tabs on the right side, Serge, Kid, and Greco, they have a meter that fills up stamina 7. Serge right now only has 1 stamina left because I used a 1, 2, and 3 stamina attack. So that used up 6 of it. But I gain stamina back when enemies get to do one of their attacks or when I'm doing my attack. It's kind of like the progression of time, so they're getting it back as I'm doing things. The other thing that attacking does is it unlocks your elements. For every stamina that you spend on attack, so if you use a weak attack, you get access to the first tier of elements here. Generally, elements are like your spells. You don't have any mana. If you have different slots you can put your spells into between battles, and then in battle you can access them. Unless it's an item like these tablets, which you can use multiple times. The actual spells here, you slot them in, and once you use them in battle, you can't use them until you finish the battle and enter a new one. So basically, once per encounter. So you gotta make sure that you use them wisely. Because early game, it's very easy to run out. Let's go ahead and use one of our more flashy elements that we start with, Meteor Shower. They all have different kinds of effects. Usually they're damaging effects. Sometimes they'll usually damage one unit, but later level elements will do damage to both. Or to all of the enemies on the field. And but some they have like status boosts. There can be debuffs on the enemy, or they can heal your party, whatever. Depends on the element and what it corresponds to. But they all have damaging spells that you have access to. And it's kind of like in Pokemon or any other video game, really, where there's elements. Certain elements will counter each other. So if you're fighting a blue element creature, you want to use red element against them because it will do more damage. Said I wouldn't do info dump, but that was kind of one. But I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory for the most part. Just want to make sure you guys get all the mechanics of the game early on, so I don't have to keep it explained over time. Yeah, our attacks are pretty strong. So yeah, occasionally, like, they'll get an attack in. Usually it happens after 1 or 2 characters go. So let's drop something else. So we got Electro Bolt here. These guys, you see their innate color is purple looking. That's basically the dark element. So this will just do normal damage to them. Normally white is better to do. So like, let's use Dash and Slash actually. Dash and Slash is an element that specifically only Serge gets. That's what the yin yang symbol means. It's a character specific element. You can't move it around. It stays in that spot no matter what. But usually it has a very strong effect for an element. Like for Serge, it's Slash and Dash, which kind of makes sense for him since he's he uses a blade, like a double blade. So she's like a fire user, so let's go ahead and use a fire attack. The numbers next to some of those elements, like the +1s, it just means that it's a lower level element in a higher slot. Generally, it'll increase the damage of your damage elements, but not a whole lot. Usually you just want to keep it around the same element level it should be in. Yeah, we can use our element levels to heal ourselves if we have healing spells unlocked, so that's always nice, keeps you topped off. But yeah, every so often, as you're leveling up, you'll get more specific character elements, and that's really what mainly differentiates the characters in this game. It's their element type and their specific text that they get. That's right, I remember now. I think there was a switch. Weird. Not quite there, bat. So yeah, we need to turn this off like we saw in the other room. Don't know what this does yet, but probably let us go on that middle platform now since I kind of went over there prematurely. Let's see. Wait about it. Yeah, this is one of my favorite games of all time. You guys will see that soon, because I spent so much time with this game as a kid, and then as an adult when I finally got around to playing it again. I finally beat it, because I never got to beat the game as a kid. I don't know, I was kind of dumb back then, so didn't really know how to progress past the part I was at. It wasn't even a part of the game I had to do. It was an optional boss that happened to be very difficult. Oi, what the bloody hell just happened? What are we doing out here? That is pretty far down. Whoa, bugger! We're so high up! Is this thing floating? Did it feel like your body just passed through the floor right just now? This sure is some fort. Eh, Serge? What's going on? You alright, mate? You've been acting all weird. Who knows what's up ahead, so just stay on your toes, eh? Sounds more British than Australian the way I'm talking in her voice. I don't know, whatever. Alright, what's beyond this door, I wonder? A heartbeat. Oh. Oh, did we kill her? And I feel good about it. What? Seems like some sort of vision or something. I don't want to do that to her, do I? She's not. I don't think she's that annoying. Serge. Good morning, Serge. Oh, we were sleeping. So it was a dream. Come on, sleepyhead, get up. Who could that be? I'm guessing that was our mom. Parents don't get enough exposure in these kind of games. It's always nice to see them when they're doing their thing. Alright, so we have control of our character now. Let's look around our room, because there's all sorts of hidden secrets in these kind of games. Like under our bed, we got our secret savings, 200 gold, gil, whatever. We don't want to rest right now. I don't remember every single thing that was in here, but I'm just gonna run around and keep pressing X. there was something over here. Tablet. That's not bad. Tablet's basically like your basic potion item. I don't really use items that much in this game because you get healing spells pretty early on. Marge. Good morning, Serge. You're finally up. The sun's already reached high noon. Hi. Sorry. By the way, didn't you have plans to meet with Lena this morning? Lena came by to see if you were up, but you, young man, were still off in Never Never Land. You shouldn't break promises like that. Girls can be pretty scary if you make them angry. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, that's your mom. That's cool. It's my cat, I think. Yeah, my mom's like a cat lady. I think that was everything in there. So this is the village that we, Serge, live in. It's basically like a little fishing village, a bunch of huts and stuff. Because we're in a fantasy world, y'all. We don't have the modern conveniences around here. Serge, check out this sawfish. Awesome, ain't it? Poppy caught it down south by the El Nido Triangle. Nobody likes going down there, though. They'll say it's creepy. This sucker sure looks tasty. That fish is way bigger than any of us. I'd be a little worried, but I guess they know what they're doing. Yo, Serge, what do you think of this sawfish? It's pretty impressive. Have you seen one of this size? Ha! This has got to be from the legendary Dragon King Palace. Wouldn't you agree, Serge? Yeah, you're probably right. I think so too. I knew it. I just knew it. If it really is true, then from here on out, happiness will be rolling into my life. Business will pick up, money will start pouring in. I'll be able to repair my roof, varnish my boat, buy a new sail. Eat as much squid gut pasta as I want up in Termina. Ah, life is good. Never actually had squid pasta before, but it seems interesting. A little gross, if I'm honest. Yeah, right, who am I kidding? That would definitely be too good to be true. Thanks anyway, Serge. Thanks for playing along. There's a little something for you. Give it to a girl you like. Receive a Chrono scale without the pretty sweet. Wish the legend were true, though. The Dragon King Palace. There aren't enough dreams out there lately. Ha! Ain't that the truth? So yeah, we got a Komodo scale. That's gonna be useful in a little bit. Hello, Serge. Beautiful day today, isn't it? Sure feels great outside. Just being able to bask in the sun all day sure is a nice change. They say the rain cleanses one's spirit, but at our age, we've had enough cleansing. Alright. Yes, I know. I wonder if those outsiders are back digging. Now that the rain's let up, they must be conducting some kind of investigation up there in Fossil Valley. I can't comprehend outsiders. Why would they want to dig up a place like that? That's a good question. Alright, this is the merchants. Why, hello there, Serge. Can I interest you in something? I have some great elements. Would you like to take a look? Let me take a look. I don't remember what you have. I mean, I know I play this game like once every 2 years or something, but, you know, this is only my 4th time through. My memory's not great, so, yeah, there was nothing important I really need to get here, because we're going to be getting some of these elements very soon anyways. Antidote might arguably worth it, and so is medicine, so see if I have a way to cure it. We don't have any stockpiled. Why the hell not? Let's get like 3 each. It's nice, just in case it happens. Basically flu is kind of like annoying, because I think it impedes your stamina, but I'm not entirely sure. But it's annoying enough that I want to get rid of it, and of course poison in every single game is annoying. I don't remember if you can assign weapons or armor yet. Foraging. Oh, okay, this is just the crafting station, that's right. I don't have anything too useful right now. We can't upgrade our Sea Swallow yet, which is the name of our weapon. But we'll be able to upgrade it soon enough once we get some materials for it. The ivory stuff might be worth getting, though, if we can get some bone, some fur, and stuff. I don't think we have anything to disassemble either. Oh, we've already got ivory now, we're good. Maybe just a helmet. Yeah, let me check your card, even though it's like totally in front of you. Oh, it looks like you found it. Oh well, go ahead, take it. It's on me. Got the shellfish frames. Yeah, you can pick up different frames for your dialogue windows, which is a pretty cool aesthetic. I don't usually mess around with it too much, because the normal one looks fine to me. But if I find a cool one and you guys like it, then I'll throw it on in a future episode. Just let me know in the comments.
Well, now, you're an Arnie. What brings you here to this quiet seaside village? Oh, it's you, Serge. Just don't be going near Hydro Marshes to the east if you go outside. Don't want you to run into those evil dwarves in that Hydra now. Say, why don't you go talk to the village chief before you set out? His house is just past those gates down yonder.
Alright. So, evil dwarves in the Hydra Marshes. Sounds pretty exciting. We're gonna be going there eventually. Hey Sergi, do you know what's popular among the village girls these days? A necklace made from Komodo dragon scales. You know, those monsters that eat fire. I want to get some for Kiki, but there's no way I can beat those monsters. Oh no, if I don't do something about this now, Kiki might start liking Lolo. Boy, am I in a fix. Well, this is where we demonstrate how to give items to people. You just bring up the menu with the square button, and then you select it in front of them, and you can either give it to them or show it to them, depending on the context. It's a pretty big part of the game. So, it's kind of like in Ace Attorney where you're presenting evidence and stuff. It's a similar concept.
Wait a minute, Sergi, is that a Komodo dragon scale? No way! Is it real?
Sergi, how about giving it to me? Please, pretty please? Oh, come on, Sergi, I won't ask another favor for the rest of my life. Now, please? Sell it for $1,000. Actually, if you do that, he won't take it because he doesn't have that much money. And you're just kind of a jerk for that. So, yeah, I'm gonna give it to him. Really? You sure? Yes, alright. Thanks a million, Sergi. Here, let me give you this. Put it to good use, okay? Receive uplift. That's one of the yellow elements. It's supposed to be like an earth element spell, basically. It's pretty decent. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Do you know what Poshul's favorite food in the whole world is? Hecarim bones. She'd do anything to get her paws on one. She'd obey your every command if you gave her one. Thank you for that advice, because we're going to want to talk to Poshul soon. Yo, Sergi! I heard you totally blew off Lena this morning. I didn't think you had it in you. That was real gutsy of you. I guess that kind of shows for who's boss, eh? Don't tell her I said so, but my sister's a bit uptight, you know. Could you, like, break her a little? You know, make her act a little more ladylike? Break her. You have my support all the way. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. Appreciate that. It's good to have a supporting little sister. Maybe a little vindictive, though. Who knows? As usual, we're going through our normal, like, leave the house kind of routine. Like, finding this photon ray in a bucket for some reason. This is my house. Enter at own risk. This is my house. Yeah, that's Poshul. It's a dog-looking creature. I don't really know exactly what it is. I guess it's supposed to be like a dog. You used to cry and run away at the mere sight of a pussycat. Do you remember? You were about wee high. You were attacked by a panther demon. I guess it left an emotional scar. Panther demon, huh? Excuse me. But it's good that you've overcome that fear. Girls will think you're a weenie running away from cats. Yeah, I would think so. What else do you have to say? Good morning, Serge. Don't tell me you just woke up. Don't you know that the early bird gets the worm? Yeah, I wake up late to sometimes, so... Lena's over there on the pier. Looks like your mother asked her to babysit. Alright. Nothing we didn't know already. That's my house. Sometimes I have to double check and make sure there's nothing, like, items hidden around, because spamming X doesn't always work for some weird reason. Let's go in here. Hello there, Serge. Word has it that Komodo dragon scales are quite popular among the youngins these days. So you're collecting them too, huh? What, to make a silly little necklace? That's right. Yeah, we need Komodo scales to make the necklace for her, Luna. Hee hee hee, well said, Serge. You truly are a man of the sea. They don't call me the Komodo dragon expert for nothing. Let me give you some pointers. Clean out your ears and won't listen well, Serge. This is truly top secret. My super duper secret number 1. Rock and roll to trap the sucker. Use the lay of the land and make a surprise attack. There's always one that likes to play tag. Run with all your might. Beware, these dragons are mighty cautious and run at high speeds. You must face them with your wits, courage, and tenacity. Use your lightning start and run like the wind. Whip past it with all your might. But I guess there's no point on running it. Anyhow, it's all about the guts, my boy. Once you catch up to it, you must fight. Kick that little sucker's butt. But don't get your own butt kicked. That's about all I can teach you about the ways of an expert. Now go, Serge, go for the gold and bring forth a brighter tomorrow. Sorry. I got a little excited there, it's alright. Yeah, pretty much, good advice if you don't know what you're doing. No I don't, sorry. Oh wait, oh gosh, I did it. I messed up. Sorry. I'm just gonna keep pressing X. I'm sorry, guys. I saw unfortunately, and then it said yes. Oh no. Alright. Alright, that's enough. Alright, thanks. Alright, so yeah, this thing right here, this little pet that they have, that's actually a Komodo dragon. It's kind of funny that they're like, we're hunting them, but they're also pets. They're cute, aren't they, though? Do you know about Lizard Rock southwest of the village? I've heard that a mother Komodo dragon comes out every once in a while. I've told Kiki numerous times I would play there, but she never listens to me. I guess kids will be kids. No. Looks like a fisherman's shop or something. Oh, hi Serge. I was just lost in my thoughts here. You know how Kiki's growing up so quickly? Sometimes I'm just amazed at how much she resembles her mother. Yeah, I guess my wife is like that too. She's been very much like her mother since as long as I can remember. I guess that demonstrates how life continues to live on through generations. It's been about 10 years since I became a fisherman. Back then I still had other aspirations, but I ended up succeeding my dad. I guess you could say everything here represents 10 years of my life. Lion sharks, sawfish, six-horned narwhals, you name it. They represent all my hard work and dedication. I love my job and I'm happy with my current lifestyle and all, but lately I get to thinking when I see Kiki about how I could have had a different future if I had chosen a different path 10 years ago. Then I'd be living a completely different life than I am now. I'm not saying which one would have been better, but I wonder where the other path may have led me. I guess the longer you live, the more you wonder about the other you that might have been. Boy, life sure is complex. Yeah. Oh, hey Serge, you want this? Here, take it. It's an amulet I made from a lion shark tooth 10 years ago when I decided to become a fisherman. I don't need it anymore. I have my wife and Kiki watching over me. Alright, got the shark tooth necklace, sweet. Not sure what it's going to be used for yet, but, you know, you never know. It's a pretty interesting conversation, though. I think it's a pretty interesting question, like, you know. what would have happened if you had made a different decision in the past? You know, you could be at a different place, different time. It's kind of a big theme of the game. Humana. You sure is pretty. What a knockout that dancer Miki is. Port town of Termina has its share of dancers, but no one, I say, no one compares to Miki. But mind you, I've never actually seen Miki dance. Oh, how I would love to see them jiggle. I'm talking about her arms, of course. Yeah, I'm sure. Whoa, Serge, don't tell Grandma about this. Another creature that we end up seeing out later on. Tasty cha-cha-cha, healthy cha-cha-cha. Why don't you try my Hecarim soup? It's my specialty, soup made exclusively from Hecarim bones. Don't mean to brag, but no one can make soup like I can. Cha-cha-cha. Alright. Yo, Serge, have you heard anything about them group of thieves up on the mainland? I think... no, I haven't. Really haven't been keeping up, have you? It's pretty big news, even in El Nido, which is basically the island that we're on. I think it's either the island or the archipelago, but like, yeah, it's a group of islands that we're in. Those mysterious thieves have broken into a bunch of houses up on the inland. They're cold-blooded bastards. They'll go to any extreme to get money or jewels. Even the powerful nation of Pore can't seem to get a hold of them. I think they call themselves the Radical Dreamers. We want to run into those bandits. Not at all. Looks like the Viper Festival will be cancelled again this year. Only celebration of El Nido Archipelago down the drain. Yeah, so it's that whole archipelago. There hasn't been anything good to talk about since the army from Pore took over the islands 3 years ago. We wouldn't have to put up with the situation if General Viper and the Dragoons were still here. That's too bad. I don't know who those are, but seems like Pore is kind of a problem. The answer is just a barrel. I know you're just a barrel, but Mr. Barrel, what do you want already? I said I'm just a barrel. Fine. Here, take it, man. Here! Got another uplift. Pretty sweet. Why hello, Serge. Do you want to hear the real truth about the world? Insanity leads to chaos, then to solitude. The fruitless effort of adding meaning to what is meaningless. A lone crimson tear falls to the sea. The echo of the remaining star cries out in the infinite vacuum. The least I can do is send my distant prayers over the wind of time, setting sail on dreams. Well, how'd you like it, Serge? Were you moved? I've been dreaming about becoming a poet since I was little. I want to cross the continent and make a name for myself with just a pencil and paper. But look at me. I'm in this puny village in the middle of nowhere, waitressing in this run-down shack. What you say about my restaurant? You can quit any time, you know. Yikes! Just kidding. I was just kidding. I was just saying how good the work environment is. Well, you heard you. So, nice try. Alright. So yeah, keep that in mind. You're cute. I think. Yeah, I knew there was something over here. Hecarim bone, that's what I needed. So Poshul likes Hecarim bones, huh? Keep that in mind. There's an ivory helmet in here, we didn't have to buy one. Fantastic. That was it for this room. There's one more little building that we need to go into before we move out of this area. Or wait, no, that was the last one. So let's go over here to the left. Yeah, let's go talk to Poshul over here, the weird looking dog. Oh, hi, Sturdy Poo. Me am a bit busy right now. Have you already met up with Lena? Me think thee was by the pier. Hecarim bone. Ah, is that a Hecarim bone? Sturdy Poo, a present? For I? How did you know? To accept or not to accept?
him! We accept your present, and we shall help you. We will do anything you want. We will be honored to be by your side. You will use my pretty miracle power X. We will do it, Serge Poo.
Kind of a weird character, but technically your first possible party member. And an optional one at that. So we'll go ahead and take you, better than just going out on our own, I'd say.
Yep.
So let's talk to these guys.
Hi, Serge. I, Ganji, know all and see all. I can tell you all you need to know about using key items.
No, we already know how to use them.
You already know how to use key items? Darn. I have to think of something new for next time.
If I didn't know everything already, I'd definitely do it, but it's a little winded. Long-winded, I should say.
Record of Fate tells me not to go out to sea today. That's why I'm here for the Chief's lecture. Go against the Record of Fate and you'll regret it for sure. Days like this, it's best to take it easy. We should all live in harmony with fate. Good on you.
So the Record of Fate is basically our save points, for mechanics-wise, but it has an in-game use as well, like lore-wise, which is pretty nice. I like it when they can integrate game mechanics to make sense.
I did everything just as the Chief Radius told me, and now the aches in my body are completely gone. What a fine man our Chief is, skilled, competent, caring. I heard he was quite a warrior in his prime. We can learn much from our Chief and grow up to be a great man like Radius.
Speaking of which, let's speak to Radius real quick. He's the Chief, so he might have something interesting to say.
Oh, Serge, how goes it? How would you like to join everyone for my lecture? Today's lecture is the fundamentals of attack and the art of elements.
We'll do this one because it's a little more exciting.
Excellent, a true man you are. Well then, let's get on with it. Then me will watch from here. Good luck.
Yeah, I pretty much told you guys most of the stuff that he's gonna inform us about, but still, might be useful.
Ho ho ho. Come on, Serge, don't hold back.
Let's attack you then. Do a light attack, combo to a medium, and finish off with a strong. And then we can,
First, here's some basic advice on attack, so listen up, youngin'. You know the 3 different attack levels. 1 weak, 2 strong, and 3 fierce. Each have different accuracy or hit percent values, don't you? Every time you hit an opponent, each of these values increases to make it easier for your next attack to hit its mark. A good strategy is to start with weak blows, which have the highest chance of succeeding, and then build up to strong and fierce blows. So rather than attacking willy-nilly, you should aim to build up your hit percentage. If your fierce attacks don't hit home, you're just wasting your energy. That's a good point. Weak, strong, and fierce. Granted, his attacks are very weak, but Oh, you're not even close. Don't be trusting in your hit percentage too much there, boy. As long as it's not 100%, you still run the risk of missing continuously, don't you?
Sometimes it pays to muster up the courage to use strong and fierce attacks straight from the start, too. That is true. The only problem that I have with that is that even though they are strong, unless you have like an element that buffs your attack chance, you have like a roughly 60 or 50% chance to hit depending on your weapon. But for training purposes here, it gives us 99% so we can show it off. Sometimes it can be nice though if you're in a desperate situation, because a fierce attack is way stronger than 3 normal attacks.
Let's check out the use of elements. When you use an element, the color of the element's attribute remains in the battlefield in the form of a field effect. Each time you consecutively use the same color element, the effectiveness of that color element group increases. Here, I'll show you. Let's fill up all the field of attributes with the color blue. Try using the blue element after me.
Hopefully we have Cure applied here, so yeah, you see that field effect on the upper left? That shows the last 3 spells that have been cast on the type of element it is, and more of a color there is, the stronger it becomes. Likewise, the opposite element being in the field effect will reduce its effect. Hey there, hurry up and turn all the field effect attributes blue for crying out loud. Don't you know how to use an element or something, youngin? If that's the case, then listen to us. Listen up, boy. Take some explaining. First, you've got to choose attack to do some physical damage to your opponent in order to get started. Yep. You know all that already. The current level is the number that appears above the level symbol named there somewhere. Oh, I nearly forgot to tell you, you won't accumulate any power unless you actually succeed at hitting your opponent. So be careful, you can afford to miss. Discharging this accumulated power is what using elements is all about. Once you've built up some power, you will be able to choose the element option for the battle. You select the element option, green colored rectangular plates appear on the screen, don't they? Those plates are the elements you currently have allocated. So why don't you try using one of those blue elements you have there? Relax, they won't disappear when you use them. You just won't be able to use them again after the rest of the battle, that's all. Once you enter another battle, you'll be able to use them again, so don't hold back now. And even though I say this, I still have to stress that you've got to consider the appropriate time to use your elements. Otherwise, you'll never be able to beat some of the harder enemies you're bound to beat. You've got to form the proper strategy, boy. Oh, but wait, I'm forgetting something important. It's my old age. Maybe some elements that disappear to buff us mode. Yep, that's the items that I was talking about. Consumable elements. They do not regenerate after battle, but you can use multiple of them in the same slots. There's a lot more talking here than I remember, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys read if you want. Yep. Enough about that. Let's talk about elements. Yeah, this is talking about placing your elements in the correct slot for the power level. And of course, elements, the level of the element determines how much stamina it takes to use them as well. And unlike attacks, elements can make your stamina go under 0. So basically what all that does is that it delays your turn longer than normal. But usually it's worth it to get in a long series of attacks and then do an element, so you get a bunch of bursts in, or an attack with an element at the same time. Just remember what we were talking about. Yeah, elements are very useful, especially when you're trying to do especially when you're trying to hit multiple enemies. You can't do that with physical attacks. The field is completely blue now. The field spells are actually very strong. Too bad we don't get them until much later. Yeah. So while it's blue, the whole field is blue. Elemental attacks with that color are so much stronger than usual. That pretty much destroyed me. Oh, is that too much for you? Sorry about that, youngin. Firstly, when there's a lot of blue in the field effects, the elements of the opposite color, red, will be weakened. Better discern your enemy's attack pattern and fill the field with the opposite color. That's good defense. Bring it back. Thanks. You're so kind. I'm not gonna worry about myself. Oh, what was that? You learned something there, boy? Anyway, I guess it's time to bring this lesson to an end. Here you go. Ha! Ow. I guess that's one way to learn. Pooped already, eh? You're still so young. Oh well, don't let it get you down. Come again anytime, sonny. Okay, idiot lessons. Let's go ahead and equip ourselves while we have the chance. The ivory helmet on. Poshul is actually a yellow element, so these uplifts are going to be very good for her. Two uplifts, and I guess we'll give her a tablet. I forgot items. They can't be used on any other slot other than the one they're intended for, so I'll just have to put the actual elements on higher levels, which isn't really that big of a deal. And then, of course, we want to give our white element to our main character here. Photon Ray. It's a pretty decent element. I like white quite a bit. Basically, it has the theme of... every element has like two themes to them. White in particular generally does energy and space for its theme, so it's very, like, the meteors are very awesome, like I showed you earlier. This is the save point that we... no cutting in line? Okay. Yeah, we can't access this one, but we're going to be on the lookout for these when we want to save the game. Just find this painting, I think. I can't. I need to come at it straight ahead. There we go. On here, it means I can go ahead and give you here a tablet. All the way out here in search of the legendary treasure, but our funds ran out. Once I'm done cleaning it here, I have to go do some yard work. We gotta do something to cover our expenses. If I knew this was going to happen, I would have tried to persuade Sir Toma to look for the treasure on the Xena continent. They don't know. Oh, it's you, Serge. I think our chief is outside. He said he was going to teach some self-defense. He may be old, but he still has some fight left in him. Kids better not misbehave, or else the chief will have to crack down on you all. I already did that already, so appreciate that. What's in here actually? So let's talk to you. Time sure does fly. Chief Radius has been living here for 4 years already. He's such a bright, cheerful man. Everyone in the village really likes him. I wish he could stay here forever. He does look pretty old though, but he's definitely keeping himself fit, despite his looks. Oh, there was something in the bucket over here. Yay, I remember that. Aqua Beam. Alright, let's go ahead and equip that. Don't need tablet. We already have 2 here, so we'll just put that there. Yeah, that's fine. So, got ourselves fully decked out with elements, as far as we can tell. Let's go up here to the dock and finally meet Lena. Our childhood friend slash girlfriend. Let's see first. Not much. Oh, it's you, Serge. Beautiful day, huh? You caught me dozing off there. By the way, Serge, do you like the sea? I like the sea. I'd hope so, since I'm on a port town. Oh, really? Yeah, the sea sure is great. Just remember, Serge, don't take the sea too lightly. Usually, you'll find the sea to be vast, deep, full of strength and energy, yet kind and gentle. But once it becomes angry, it can turn into the most frightening monster you've ever seen, engulfing everything. Close your eyes and prick up your ears. You hear the cries of countless men swallowed by the sea. The hidden secret the sea whispers. I recommend you learn to sense the mood of the sea. That's if you don't want to join the fellows already at the bottom. Alright, good advice, I suppose. Alright. You're late, Serge. Sleeping in as usual, I suppose. You promised you'd go to get some Komodo dragon scales for my necklace, remember? Since you were late, my mom asked me to babysit the kids. Woohoo! Sergi, Lena, look at me! Come on, you guys should join us. It feels really good. Unlike the rest of you, we're not here to play. Don't swim out too far now. Okay, gotcha. Kids sure have it easy. Remember when we were like that? Not a single care or worry on our minds. How each day lasted an eternity, filled with newness, fun, and excitement. But the important thing now is not our childhood, but my Komodo scale necklace. Yes, we have to face up to reality and live each day anew. So I want you to go to Lizard Rock and get those scales for me. I would join you, but I still have to watch the kids. It's your fault. You were late. Once you collect some Komodo dragon scales, I'll catch up with you at Opposite Beach. Is that okay with you, Serge? Yeah, no problem. Kind of needy, but you know, I'll do it. Good, that's what I wanted to hear. Okay then, just don't stand around. Go collect some scales at Lizard Rock. Yeah. Let's see, I think 3 should be enough. Good luck, Serge. I'm counting on you. So yeah, technically we could have used that scale that we gave to that kid as one of the scales that we needed, I think. But we got something pretty good out of giving it to him. Plus we can get 3 pretty easily from up here. So yep, this is the overworld. Again, there's no random encounters here. You can just go wherever you want as long as it's not blocked off. Like, you can't go up here quite yet because we haven't actually been through the area of Fossil Valley, and we can't do anything there quite yet anyway. So, this is over here is the Hydra Marshes. We don't want to go in. Actually, we might go in there in a little bit, but yeah, there's a few areas we can go to, but the main area we want to go to is down here, which is Lizard Rock. But we'll do that next time. And this episode's already quite long enough after doing the dream sequence and all the stuff in town. Hope you guys are enjoying the Let's Play so far. I know it was a little slow going at first, but things will start happening next episode, I promise. It's definitely one of my favorite games of all time, so I'm looking forward to playing through this again. It's a big game from my childhood, and even though I only got to beat it like maybe 4 or 5 years ago when I picked it back up, I don't know, I've fallen in love with the game even more. It's probably my favorite game of all time, so hopefully I get to share that with you guys. It's a little less known than Chrono Trigger, that's for sure. I'll probably do Chrono Trigger at some point too, because honestly I never even beat Chrono Trigger. I never owned it until I was out in college, so I'll consider doing that as well, because that game was pretty fun from what I played. But until next time, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you for the next episode. Have a good one.